there's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dahna.
So arresting, this world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dahna is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dahna, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dahna's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Xion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So... this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dahna suffer the same fate, ever.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renans Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Xion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength, it's that it's sentient too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Xion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renans Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
What do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Dahnan started pressing their own.
Renans, Dahnans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different as someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day...
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hootle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hootle!
Ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zoogles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dahna, let alone up in Lenegus.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zoogles originally used to be living creatures native to Dahna and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zoogles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zoogles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Yeah!
Hey.
Uh-huh. Yeah!
Just great.
I guess... Thanks.
Huh?
Well... All right.
Huh? Uh-huh.
All right.
I guess.
Whew.
Got it.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look. You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure! You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Take a closer look, Xion. It's a miracle.
What are you talking about?
This outfit, it's already got blue accents on it.
So I see.
I love how much amazing food we get to eat even when we're out on the road.
Me too, especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave. This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up. Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry nearly as much when I've got a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Come on, what's the big deal?
Back in the day, I couldn't think about leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on a silver platter.
Sometimes it was gold.
You didn't shy away from that at all.
Although, there was one experience that does come to mind.
Oh?
When I first learned that the food I ate originally came from animals and fish, I was rather taken aback.
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even thinking about it?
That's a silver-spooned elite for you.
Your cooking has really improved, Xion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Xion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Nothing?
Nothing. Xion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Xion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
no, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it. Hoodle, no, that's mine.
Never thought I'd see you fighting Hoodle over food of all things. Normally, you share everything you have with him.
Yeah, but this is a fancy parfait. Every girl dreams of having one of these.
Is it really that big of a deal?
Please don't bring me into this.
It's always nice to eat something that fulfilling.
I can't believe I actually get to have it all for myself. Every little bite makes me so happy.
But isn't that parfait gonna cost you quite a lot more than your regular ice cream choice?
That's all the more reason for me to enjoy it. Everyone knows it takes lots and lots of sweets to stay full of energy.
Everybody, a cream monster has devoured Rinwell.
At times such as these, it would be best to just let her do as she wishes.
Yeah, definitely.
Dohalim's right. If someone's trying to enjoy their favorite food, just leave them to it and don't bother them.
Yep, can't argue with that.
I don't get women.
So good.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I thought you had something to talk about. I was waiting on you.
Not really. Why? Should I leave you alone when I don't?
No, it's fine.
We used to really have to force these conversations when we started talking to each other, didn't we?
To say the least. Hey,
What is it?
do you think you'd like to make something together?
Make what exactly?
Just if you wanna make dinner together. What did you think I meant?
Huh? Dinner? Oh, dinner, yes. Yes, of course. Dinner. Right.
What did you think I was talking about?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
Well, do you recognize these ingredients?
This is... Wait, is this?
So you remember? That's right. We're going to fix the very first meal we ever had together. Although I remember it not being well received when we had it.
You still remember that, huh? I'm sorry, Shion.
I'm just teasing you, Alphen. I picked this recipe because it's easy to make, and I thought it would be a good choice for dinner, too. Anyway, let's get to work. With both of us making it, we should be finished in no time.
I never thought we'd end up eating alone like this again. Just the two of us.
Yeah, so much has changed when you look back on it. Well, I guess maybe not what we're eating, but still.
No, I'd say even that's changed too, in a sense. Our meals are a whole lot better now.
True. We've both come quite a long way in the culinary arts.
That's not exactly what I mean. How do I put it? It feels like eating together is a lot more enjoyable than it used to be.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Even after our battles are done, when Dahna is saved and our mission is finished, we'll probably still be sitting down to dinner like this, night after night.
Yep, I doubt that much will change. You've always got to eat at some point.
I hope our dinners will always feel like this.
Maybe not exactly like this. Hopefully we won't still be camping out.
Oh, no, not at all. I meant in a nice, warm house. One with a roof over our heads and a proper fireplace, instead of an open campfire.
And real chairs instead of these logs. Nice plates and silverware on a big dining table. Oh, and a proper kitchen. That'd be nice too.
And when it's time to fix dinner, we'll be in that kitchen.
Standing side by side.
Whoops. Looks like we made too much. I don't think we'll be able to finish all this.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see if anybody else is still awake. I'd really hate to have to throw it away.
Side by side, huh?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
Is this the barrier that's keeping the Zoogle in that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter? Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law.
Think we can take that thing?
No way. Forget about it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Don't mind if I do. If it hides, just bash it out again.
Vacuum blade! Aim for the weak spot. Now I can let loose. Come on!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Where are you going? Let's get you out of the
Take this! No escape!
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaints here! Take this!
Take the raging cascade.
Take this and go straight!
Magic
Try harder!
In the soil.
Not generation and react! You picked the wrong fight! Strike!
Gemini off heads in the wind. Air thrust. A whirling circle.
Strike! Time!
Wind of heaven. Burning strike.
Sonic Spear!
Let me help. Magic Dinar.
Eagle Ray!
Air thrust. Show you what my art can do.
The unity of your movement is simply
Take
incredible.
this! Strike!
Resurrection.
I owe you one!
Raging cascade. Don't mind if I do. Lightning.
Execution!
Strike!
The everlasting darkness! Anything in armor is all negative gate!
It looks like you got this one covered. Heaven and
Here I
earth.
come! Blue
A
escape!
wailing banshee of
Vacuum
lightning.
blade!
Divine savior.
Be still!
Lunar corruption. Lunar blast. Welcome, violent guarding wind.
Here I come!
On now, Jerome. Roller blade. Dance in the wind.
You're mine.
Steering air thrust. And then
Strike.
this one's mine. A whirling
Strike!
circle.
Air pressure!
Winds of heaven. Burning blade.
The flame inside me!
Reload.
Be let free! Bloody howling! Burn!
Nothing gets by me.
There you go. Don't let up. Lightning orb.
Stardust!
Lightning condemned. Thunder blade. Illuminate magic Kazam.
Vacuum blade!
A chain between heaven and earth. Looking.
You're mine! There!
Can't be lost.
Vacuum blade!
Now you see what I can do!
Raging storm.
There! Catapult! It's wide open!
It won't escape me!
Illuminate the dark. Magic Kazam. Lunar corruption. Holy blast. Lunar blast.
Air pressure!
Ongoing
Vacuum blade!
Resurrection.
You picked the wrong fight!
Resonate with the earth!
Blue escape!
My
Vacuum
Heaven
blade!
and earth. Ice tornado.
Here!
A wailing.
I'll fly you into dust!
Here I come!
Freezing storm.
Take
There. Gale force.
Now you see what I can
Light
do!
astral raging cascades and red.
Air pressure!
Blah blah blah. Back in here. More of the
Elusive
stockpile.
deity! Rotating firefighter!
Far enough.
Sonic Spear!
Here's the evil. Go get it.
Blue escape!
Go get it. Raging cascade. Here goes. A whirling
take it.
Blade! Dance to the wind!
He's here! Attack time! I'll grind you into dust! I'm not done! Dance on the wind!
Don't mind if I do.
Water, hear my call!
Break
You're mine! I'll face you! Just flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
Freeze Lancer! Dance Waterfall! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air Throw! Annihilation!
Seismic Rupture! Dance on the wind! See what I can do! I'm not done!
Leave the soldiers
to me! They might
Waterfall!
blade!
Sleep now.
There! Eater!
More for the stockpile!
There! Execution!
Tempest Swirl!
You're mine!
All right, it's go time! Lunar Blast, ready!
Eagle Ray!
Wind Astro! Illuminate the dark! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Heal my weary
Gale
companion!
Force! Lightning condemned! Illuminate blah 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 magic!
It's go time!
Holy Land!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
No escape! From beyond,
Lightning condemned!
imbue this vanquished soul with love resuscitation!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Radiant Pierce! Light Astro Energy! I'll heal you all!
Radiant Blade! Force
Confiscated!
of regeneration!
Healing Circle! Thanks for the healing!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Begin! Can't get out of this!
This one's mine! Magic is
Elusive deity! Vacuum blade!
Damn it! Out of ammo! First aid!
Okay, the flame
never
inside me,
miss.
yours to be let free! Elusive deity!
Back into
Eagle
the
ray!
Sleep now!
Burn it out!
Annihilation!
Spirits within the soil.
Awaken and restart us!
Lunar
Rondo! Here I come! Vacuum blade!
Blah blah blah!
There!
Mega ray! Sleep now! More for the stockpile!
Heal my wearied companions! Cure! Thanks!
Radiant
Try harder!
Kazam! Here!
Take this!
Sleep now! Radiant!
Another incantation ruined.
First
Vacuum
aid!
blade!
Not be forgotten.
Lightning orb!
There!
Flame of fury! Alright! The enemy is going all out!
Bloody howling!
Spread!
You're mine!
Burning!
Vacuum blade!
Spread!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Spear! Pierce evil!
Benediction
The
alive.
flame inside me, yours to be let
Lightning
free!
orb!
I'll face you!
Try
Try harder! Now! You're mine!
Sea of light! Got it!
No escape!
Now's our chance!
Start up!
Divine savior!
Shine! Radiant light!
Searing
Force of
flame!
regeneration!
I can't heal you forever!
Ignite!
I'm only getting radiant holy land!
Thank you for the healing, Dahnan.
Our comrades need our ability to survive.
Right.
No one is dying on our watch.
Feel
Sorry to help you. Can you take it?
Try harder! My turn!
Light Astro Energy! By the power of land! When it is hot and without a trace! Holy land! A chain between heaven and earth! This one's mine! A wailing banshee of lightning! Seal! Get on in there!
Now I can let loose! Try harder! Now! Vacuum blade! Engulfs you!
That move!
Here comes a big one!
Don't mind if I do! Sparkling stars!
Rain
down and pure
Try harder! This one's all mine!
Annihilation!
Shine!
By the
Radiant
power of
light!
flame!
Force of regeneration!
Here!
Breath of life! Take this! Heal my weary strike! Cure! Now! You're mine!
Radiant pierce! Thunder peal! Easter! Dance in the wind!
Ignite!
A chain between heaven and
Demon
earth!
Black!
Take
Start up!
and a wailing banshee of lightning!
Can't get out of this!
Divine savior!
Where are you going?
Try harder! My turn! Here I come! I'll grind you into dust! Dance on the
Here, let me help.
Wings of heaven! First force! First aid!
Ready and raring!
Radiant, look here!
There! Elusive deity! Vacuum
This one is
blade!
almost in the bag.
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Negative gate! No escape!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Illuminate the dark! Freeze lancer! Holy glimmer! Here goes!
Take this! Such unadulterated
Not
fury.
on my watch! I'll heal you all! A chain between heaven and earth! Healing circle! A wailing transient lunar corruption!
I owe you! Try harder! My turn! Be still!
Annihilate the
I
wind!
can carve through armor!
Burn! Try harder!
A wailing transient lightning!
Try harder!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Vacuum blade!
Freeze lancer!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
A freezing storm! Wind astral energy! I
Leave the torch to me!
Here's a healing art!
Purple boots!
First
Not
aid!
now,
Get there!
not ever!
That'll bring you down!
Resonate with the Earth!
Denied! Annihilation! Searing ray! Reload!
Try harder! My turn!
Slow flight!
No escape!
Deny aqua!
Vacuum blades!
In a vine,
Hear my call!
anything in armor is all mine!
Now! You're mine! You'll pay for that!
Here goes!
Vacuum blade!
They're not playing around! By the power of water! Not in your dreams! Deny aqua! Firmament render! Lightning!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Annihilation! Radiant pierce!
Can't move!
Negative gate!
On your Back waterfall! Freeze lancer!
Vacuum blade! There! Vacuum blade! There!
There! Winds of heaven! Burst forth! Magic is
Negative gate!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
I'll heal you all!
Awaken and
Healing circle!
Anything in armor is all mine!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Vacuum blade!
Now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Here, let me help!
Vacuum blade!
Here goes! Dance in the wind!
Eat dirt!
Seal! Searing flame! Reload! I'll heal you all!
Start up!
Seal!
Soaring light spear!
Masterful dash!
On your
Here
Just wait!
I come! I'm not done!
Into the shadows! Too much to handle? By the power of the wind!
No further!
Renans without a thrust! A chain between heaven and earth!
Now you see what I can do!
The
I'm ready!
enemy's going
To
all
serve!
out!
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, somebody must have left it for some... Law.
Huh? What's up?
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished. Making it this far requires a strong body, fine technique, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on. If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Dahnans and Renans, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person, but neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me, and what I've done, your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do with this?
Zephyr once told me that living freely meant being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Don't forget, we were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this.
We've reached our destination.
Hey, Alfin, what do you think of that chick over there?
Hey.
Hey. I guess... No way. Damn. Whew.
All right. This is...
Thanks.
You okay, Law? You seem kind of quiet.
I'm fine. Just feels a little weird returning home now that my dad's not here, I guess. Oh man, sorry. I didn't mean to bum you out too.
So I guess that means you'll be visiting your dad's grave while you're here. Right, Law?
His grave? What are you, nuts? There is no grave. The Rena would only destroy it the moment they found it.
Back before Calaglia was liberated, dead slaves would be dumped in mass burial sites. Either that or thrown on top of a bonfire. We got used to cremating our own to deny them the pleasure. Then we'd sprinkle the ashes from high up as a way of returning them to the motherland.
It's all we could do. That's the ceremony we had when my mom died, too.
But that was back then, right? Calaglia is liberated now. There's nothing to stop you from raising a true grave anymore.
I suppose you've got a point. Once you've been doing something for generations, though, it sort of begins to take root. It's a tradition of its own now.
My dad wouldn't want that anyway. Cheap and simple, he'd say. Besides, I can't treat him differently than my mom. They might not end up meeting on the other side.
I hadn't thought of it like that. Wow, imagine. The two of them reunited, back home where they belong. They're probably watching over us right now, at one with great Dahna. There's something almost poetic about it.
That's why I can't afford to screw up. If I know my pops, something as paltry as death won't stop him from coming to box my ears. Still, better than being left alone, I guess. Better than never knowing. You hear that, Dad? I'll make you proud. You'll see.